It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, their goal tonight is to play with the same type of effort at both ends of the court. They can't afford to let up at the defensive end, and that's a message I'm sure has been communicated to them in the locker room. Tonight, two teams that have had great success, the kind of battle that could have future ramifications. Kenny, these teams may have to play each other again down the road in the playoffs. How can they set the tone here?
Oh, send a message. And even if you got to write it and give it to the ball boy to take down to the other bench, you send that message that we're here to play, and this is how it's going to be today, tomorrow, and in the future.
And as a player, you look forward to these matchups only because as a team, you learn where you guys stand against the best.
And now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Welcome to the Air Canada Centre, home of the Toronto Raptors, and a great venue for basketball. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, Kevin, Klay Thompson continues to be happy with his role on the Warriors. He said winning is so much fun. It's one thing to put up numbers, and it's another to sacrifice and be on the best team in the NBA. I'll take the latter every time. At the end of the day, people are going to remember championships. That's what it's all about. That's absolutely right. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That's the mindset you have to have. In the end, winning titles should be the ultimate goal. And tonight, Steve, a marquee matchup. This is one of those games that definitely draws some attention to it.
Yeah, these are the games where fans, people watching, they are in their seats with their popcorns. They're ready to go. These are the best of the best, and people want to see this. I'm looking forward to this one, Kevin.
Why not? You got a new tie. You've got a new suit. I mean, you're ready to go. You know people are going to be watching you and listening to your words.
That's why my makeup is perfect. Ready, gentlemen?
It is.
Ready?
It's so, you did a good job tonight on that. And it's the Warriors to start out. Now, Golden State's starting five. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Klay in the backcourt. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That one drops for him.
We all know how lethal of a shooter Thompson is, but his passing is usually right on the money as well.
Thompson against Green. Pass to Siakam. Feeds to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And he lays it up and in.
Stephen Curry all over his man. Gets the steal, and then he converts on the offensive end.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. And here are the Raptors now. 4-point game. Lowry kicks to Siakam. Back to Lowry. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Curry with it. Lowry picks him up. Here's Durant. And the baseline jumper, no good. Toronto with the ball. Lowry dishes to Leonard. Ibaka outside. Lowry a screen on Cousins. And Ibaka kicks to Lowry. Durant with the steal. Green the pass to Cousins. The three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Outside Leonard. Outside Lowry. Pass to Ibaka. Knocked away. Lowry dishes to Leonard. They get it back. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
Here's Cousins. Great D that time from Leonard.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
Over Durant. Leonard, no luck.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
Back to Curry. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And this is the kind of basketball that Durant wants to play. Ball movement, hit the open man.
And the pass to Leonard. He dishes it to Ibaka. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Ibaka's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Durant, that's good.
You know, it's not just his size, it's his touch. When KD gets inside, you can practically count it.
Now Lowry. Passes to Siakam. Lowry kicks to Ibaka. Shoots over Cousins. Nice D from Cousins. The Warriors leading. Now the Raptors moving it up. Leonard's got the ball. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
The aggressive approach. Leonard pushing the action, rewarded with the foul call. Kawhi Leonard right there in the thick of the MVP conversation. We know he doesn't care about recognition. He just focuses on basketball.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. And Leonard just entering the prime of his career, Steve, absolutely among the top 5 players in the NBA right now.
You're right, Kevin, and one of just 3 players in the league history to win both Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. And by the way, the others, Hakeem and Michael Jordan, are the other 2.
Leonard hits them both.
Taking advantage at the charity stripe like he always does. Terrific touch.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
You got to love the intensity. Cousins going right for the throat and just jamming that one home.
Ibaka with a screen on Curry. Ibaka outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Ibaka's got 5. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Curry kicks to Green. Cousins against Ibaka. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And as great as the Warriors are on offense, the best team in the league on that end last year, their defense is just as good. Had the #1 defense last season. To have the top offense and defense explains why they're so dominant.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
First free throw is good. And for the Warriors, the defense, Steve, has been the underrated strong point of the team for so long. They just bother shots and make life difficult for opposing teams.
They do. They have great personnel, and they have the ability to switch on defense. Players are so versatile with who they can guard. The communication is excellent, and the rotation on point. You know, the Raptors' playoff letdowns have left fans wondering, can they really contend for a title? Their offense has vanished. You think of Game 3 versus the Bucks. 30 points in the first half, the lowest scoring mark in franchise history.
The Raptors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And the Raptors are one of the top teams in the East, but it's all about translating that strength to the playoffs, Steve, isn't it?
It is. The front office, they have hinted they need a culture reset, and that was something they wanted to do. They're not content with just winning 50 games and getting swept in the second round.
And both free throws good for Green.
And though he's a physical, tough-minded individual, Danny Green's averaged less than 1 free throw attempt per game over his career. That's surprising.
Now here's Durant. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Count that one. 7 points here for Cousins.
I like the efficiency here. 3 out of 4 shooting, just taking what the defense gives him.
Leonard with the ball. Ibaka with the screen on Durant. Leonard kicks to Ibaka. Back to Leonard. Screen by Ibaka. The three. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
Now here's Green. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. They set the screen. Screen by Cousins. Jumper off the screen. Again, Golden State.
When you get the rock to Green down low, he is a wrecking ball, using his body and arms so well.
Screen by Ibaka. Here's Siakam. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down to who has the ball last.
No good from Durant.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Lowry with the ball. Now Green defending. Ibaka wide open. He fires. Offline with his three. Green kicks to Curry. He feeds it to Cousins. Now here's Green. He's tightly guarded. For three, Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Durant's got 5 points so far.
You know, you have scorers and you have shooters. Kevin Durant is both.
Leonard the pass to Green. Over Thompson. Green, no luck. The Warriors have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Green in the post. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto trailer. Outside, Green. Ibaka. This is to Leonard. Green with a screen for Leonard. He kicks it to Lowry. And Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And another three for Golden State.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stolen by Durant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the former college player of the year with the Longhorns, Durant, the first freshman to ever earn that distinction, and his NBA career has been just as remarkable. The one thing about the way Durant played last season that stood out to me was his defense. Showed that he is more than just a plus defender, showed he's a great defender, was instrumental in what the Warriors were able to do.
And he knocks down the first one. And all the things that make Durant so incredible on the offensive end help him on the defensive side as well, Steve. His length and lateral mobility can erase a lot of mistakes.
Well, Kevin, a career high in block shots for him last season, but that doesn't tell the whole story. You don't think of him as a rim protector, but that is what he was. Durant doesn't get enough credit for his impact on that side of the ball.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Raptors trail by 6. Leonard kicks to Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet to the paint. Here's Anunoby, defended by Bell. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
Because he's inconsistent from range, the defense dares him to take that shot. Bad gamble there.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Over Leonard. And the Warriors miss again.
Nice move inside. Has the defender beat, just fails to finish.
Here's Van Vliet, guarded by Kerr. Durant against Leonard. Yep, that one goes. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
The combination of finesse and power, that's what gives Leonard such an edge in close.
Durant, the pass to Curry. They get it again. Here's Livingston, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Livingston is a very reliable free throw shooter, coming in with a career average of almost 80%. Well, you watch the all-around game of Shaun Livingston, and there's a lot to like. Very soft on his turnaround and pull-up shots. Great vision, solid defender. He pretty much does everything well.
First one falls for him. And with Livingston, you have to remember that his career was nearly ended by a devastating knee injury. Many players wouldn't have attempted to come back from an injury like that, but Steve, he has, and he has found success.
Kevin, it's hard not to cheer for a guy like Shaun Livingston, who has gone through so much. You wonder how great he could have been if the injury never happened. I see him, he could have been playing or would have been an all-star in this game.
Steve, so let me ask you this. Do players consciously think about, I need a couple free throws, I need a couple of layups, I got to get a couple of shots per quarter? I mean, do they try to plot and plan an individual quarter like that and how they're going to score in different ways?
You're totally right, Kevin. The reason why is because as a two-guard back in the day, if I could get to that free throw line and put a foul on a guy that's guarding me, that loosens up his defensive mentality. He's not as aggressive. And then now I know when I get to the bonus, I can drive it. He's either going to let me go or I can create contact and get to that line. You want to score easy, and that's how most scorers do. They really score easy. We just kind of applaud them when they're knocking down threes and big shots.
Here's Anunoby. Powell for 3. Rebounded by Jerebko.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Curry dishes to Jerebko. Outside Curry. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Iguodala's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The feed to Powell. 1:21 left in the first. Gasol, a screen on Bell. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Pass to Van Vliet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Iguodala, and he banks in the layup. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
Just an exceptional job by Iggy, imposing his will down inside with his strong frame.
There's a screen. Lets it go from the wing, and it's Leonard missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Curry. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Toronto's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Powell kicks to Leonard. The baseline jumper goes down. Leonard's got 6.
This is where Kawhi's an absolute killer. That in-between area.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Livingston. And it's Curry at the elbow. Shot from free throw range. That shot no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto. And Serge Ibaka, known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him.
He trusts you. Every time he dunks the ball, when you don't shoot, he's screaming you, shoot ball. Then next time what? You will shoot. And if you miss, you say, yeah, good shot. You know, and your coaches in the practice talking to your teammates. Man, when Serge is open, give him the ball. He will make that shot.
If you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
No, right off the tip, it was an ambush, pushing the pace every chance they got.
They've got Marc Gasol. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And here are the Raptors now after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Van Vliet kicks to Leonard. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Dishes it to Livingston. Shoots over Lin. And the shot no good, a bit short. Toronto's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And there's the pass to Van Vliet. Kicks it to Lin. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lin's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Raptors. And you look at the Raptors, one of the top teams in the East, Greg, but do they have a chance to go all the way?
I think they're a threat to make the finals. Can they win it all? They may be a piece or 2 away, but still a young and aggressive core. They continue to try to add pieces, and this is a group that has proven they want to win and win now. Trading threes. It's a little bit of that mano-a-mano right now.
You know, I can't lie. It's fun to watch. Gets the players going and the fans.
Here's Van Vliet. Good-looking screen by Gasol. It's stolen by Bell. Now here's Livingston. The dish now to Iguodala. Feeds to Curry. There's the screen. Iguodala outside. 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Urebko. And another 3 for Golden State.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Raptors trail by 8. Outside, Lin. Here's Leonard. The basket good off the assist from Lin. And it's 8 points for Leonard.
Boy, he reads the defense well. Makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
Curry kicks to Livingston. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Lynn passes it to Van Vliet. Gasol a screen. Gasol setting the pick for Lynn. Pocket 6. It's stolen by Bell. Iguodala the pass to Livingston. Lets it go from 11. Great positioning on the putback.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
And last season with the acquisition of Kevin Durant, it seemed the Warriors fell into the villain role in the NBA. They became the team fans love to hate as they were viewed from afar as being unfair. Smitty, do you think they embraced that role?
You know, I think they did. Either knowingly or not, the physical play and antics of their big man helped that along, not to mention quotes like "no nightlife in Utah."
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Lynn. Outside Lowry. Outside Green. Siakam kicks to Lynn. Just 5 to shoot. Ibaka sets the pick for Lynn. Off target from outside. Here's Golden State now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kawhi Leonard has become a go-to scorer, but his focus still starts at the defensive end. He said, "My mindset is the same every game. Whoever I'm playing against, I go in and try to stop their best scorer and then try to get myself going in the offensive end." Kevin?
And David, that's what you get with Kawhi. Mr. Consistency, one of the best two-way players in the game. Now here's Green, following the miss by Draymond Green. Lynn against Thompson, pulls it from the elbow. That one misses.
And this is a guy that can get you stops, aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well. What's amazing to me about Klay Thompson is his ability to take over a game. He just needs a few shots to drop and look out. The next thing you know, he is in unstoppable rhythm.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. That free throw good from Thompson. And with Klay's shooting ability and size, it allows him to put up huge numbers, Steve, when he's locked in. We've seen it before in the past.
You know, just looking at Klay's resume shows how dominant he can be when he's on fire. 35 points in a quarter, 60 in 3 quarters. One of the scariest players in the league when he's on.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And one reason Thompson is such a fantastic offensive player is because he is so good at drawing fouls.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Siakam passes to Lowry.
And he's such a complete player, Kyle Lowry. He defends, shoots with range, creates for his teammates, and he is fearless attacking the lane.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
In a league full of talented point guards, sometimes Lowry's efforts, they get overlooked, but he's a game changer.
And the second free throw, good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Shoots over Lynn, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Livingston. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter. And Lowry, an excellent finisher, Smitty, for a player his height.
He'll post you up at the point guard position. What I really liked is he's worked on his mid-range game. And the shots behind the line, that's the strength of his right now.
Now here's Green. Clock at 6. Pass to Siakam. Lynn, that's a two-pointer. Cousins pulls it in.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
The screen from Thompson. Livingston dishes to Durant. Fires it up. And it's Golden State with another.
That shot perfected through countless hours in the gym. KD, the perfect weapon.
Now Lynn. Ibaka with a screen on Thompson. Lynn kicks to Ibaka. And Lowry has it in the corner. Screen by Ibaka. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Lowry.
Just a wise decision from Lowry to shoot it after the screen there. Just a high IQ player who consistently makes the right decision.
Now, here's Thompson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They've got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Toronto calls timeout. Every NBA player, Steve, believes in themselves, but some take it to the extreme. When they're on the run, when they're off and cold, they just kind of lose interest, it seems. Which players do you think have this irrational confidence, if you want to call it that?
I think J.R. Smith, every shot, any shot, anywhere he feels is going in, and he will still take shots. He has amnesia. He could be 0 for 10 and keep shooting the basketball. Jamal Crawford is another guy. Those guys, they keep firing. Damian Lillard, they will keep shooting because they feel the next shot is going in.
And the Raptors very disruptive defensively. One of the best teams in the league, Steve, when it comes to steals and deflections and points off turnovers.
Yeah, they're a very aggressive on-ball defensive team. You like the tenacity, but they have to control the fouls. Those have been a major hindrance on defense.
Norman Powell's checked in for Toronto. And Golden State also making a change. Curry's checked in. Green with the ball. Outside Lowry. Pass to Siakam. And the rejection by Cousins.
You just can't get those kinds of shots past Cousins. When he's in the area, he's really good at getting a hand on the ball.
The Raptors have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
When you watch the Warriors play, their offense is a work of art. There is so much player movement and passing, it's impossible to cover. And the shooting they have, it just puts it over the top.
He doesn't get the second one. And, Steve, the common mistake fans have with the Warriors is thinking they only make threes to score. It's a combination of a lot of things, and I think it just overwhelms defenders.
You know, one thing that comes to mind to me is they pick out the Warriors in mismatches or lose a defender on great screens. They're amazing at that. They force defenders to make a ton of split-second decisions. One mistake, and it's easy for them to score.
Now Lowry, following Durant's three-point attempt. Powell kicks to Lowry. For the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Left side Curry. Back to Durant. Releases from 15, and it's Golden State with another.
The silky smooth jumper from mid-range, a KD special.
Screen by Ibaka. He feeds it to Lowry. It's Powell on the wing. Screen by Ibaka. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Powell, no good.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And that one is good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Raptors trail by 17. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader. Just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
Now, here's Thompson. He has 6. He kicks it to Durant. Powell with the steal. Now the feed to Lowry. Lobs it up for Ibaka. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Curry outside. They grab their own miss, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Here's Cousins. 7 points in the game. Curry kicks to Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
And here is Green. Powell with the screen. Green kicks to Lowry. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Warriors leading by 17. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Anunoby, he's checked in for Green. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Lowry against Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Kyle Lowry over the last few seasons slimmed down about 15 pounds. He's Greg been playing the best basketball of his career.
No doubt. He's still got that low center of gravity, almost like a bowling ball. He just gets under his man, and his strength and tenacity enable him to create chaos at both ends of the floor.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Smitty, as an NBA player, you got to travel all over the country and see just about every major metro area in the nation. When you were playing, and you were doing all that traveling, which city did you always look forward to playing in the most?
You know, Kevin, I thought it was Miami when I left Miami because I had the friends. And let me be honest, the weather and getting a chance to go back to the restaurants. But I think the energy and the basketball knowledge of the fans just walking around is New York City. You have great conversations with people at a deli all around the city of New York, and then playing in the Mecca. New York was my favorite place.
And they made you feel appreciated there, whether they despised you because you were good and were going to hurt the Knicks, or you were playing for New York and they could cheer you on. Am I right?
Yeah, you're totally right. The one thing they did, Kevin, like you said, playing well or not, or rooting for you or not, they always told you the truth.
Here's Powell, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Back to Ibaka. Powell kicks to Gasol. Here's Ibaka. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Ibaka's got 7 points in the game.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Curry passes to Durant. Green, the screen. Durant kicks to Green. Drains the three-pointer. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Simply put, that's a hard, firm screen by Draymond. Really helps his teammates out there with the screening ability.
Powell with it, picked up by Thompson. Lowry from outside. Warriors with the rebound. Cousins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held them back. We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Here's Lowry after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Yep, it counts. Gasol's got his first points of the game. Warriors leading by 18. Dishes it to Durant. Outside, Green. Curry passes to Cousins. They kick it out to Green. Screen by Cousins. Shot clock at 6. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
Look out. He's starting to find the range in this second period.
The Warriors have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
One shot behind the lanes.
Free throw good, Green.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Powell with the screen. Van Vliet kicks to Powell. Here's Leonard. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They have run their offense straight out of a coach's textbook tonight. Both ball and player movement have been excellent. And the result of all that movement, almost all high-quality shots they're generating. It's pretty to watch. Very good fundamental basketball.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Well, it's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We'll see you later.
We return now to Toronto with a fantastic look at sunset at the downtown skyline of Toronto, Ontario. Wow, what a great view. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was extremely aggressive, picked up a number of steals.
He did a nice job reading their plays as they were developing. His anticipation was off the charts.
Now here is Lowry. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. And it's Cousins in at the center.
You know, last season, Steve Kerr once again having to miss time due to complications from his back surgery. Missed the majority of the team's postseason, but he got through the regular season fine, but it's something that has troubled him off and on.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Here's Siakam. There's the pass to Leonard. From past the arc, the shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. And having worked with Steve Kerr here at 2K and other capacities, usually we get to rib him a lot and make jokes whenever we see him coaching. But you know, Steve, I speak for everyone in the 2K family when we wish Steve all the best and hope he can overcome these health issues.
I totally echo that, Kevin. Steve Kerr is just an NBA lifer. But more than that, he's a fantastic coach and even a better person. We hope to see him on the sidelines for years to come.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shot's good by Green.
Hey, this is what happens when Kawhi gets the ball. He draws in the defense, and you leave someone open.
Curry kicks to Thompson. From deep three-point range, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. And that's 17 points for Steph Curry. Raptors trail by 18. Green, the screen. Lowry kicks to Green. From deep. Raptors get it back. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam misses.
And that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones. And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Back to Lowry from outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lowry's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, yeah, he's cooking now. When Lowry heats up, he can win it for you single-handedly.
And Cousins throws it down.
Timeout.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
And the Raptors call time here.
And we know how great Curry is at shooting the ball, but he is also an incredible playmaker. Very, very aware of how to draw the defense to him and get an easy layup for a teammate. He's underrated as a passer, mostly because his scoring is so incredible.
Raptors trail by 17. Steve, when you think about Curry and his playmaking, the assists are easy to count, but the gravity he has on the floor all over the floor creates shots for others by itself.
And if you're on Curry's teams, you have so much attention drawn off of you. When he has the ball, Kevin, defenders have to be aware of Curry at all times. Opens up so much space for the other shooters.
Here's Curry. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Curry dishes to Durant. Screen by Cousins. Off the screen. Look at
that. Nice. One more for the highlight reel. KD with the skyscraper.
And that replay sponsored by Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play. Now, here's Lowry. 15 points in the game.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Curry against Lowry. Kicks it to Thompson. Green, the screen, and the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. The Raptors making a switch here. Lynn's checked in. Bailey's checked in for the Warriors. Lynn against Thompson. There's a screen. The dish now to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
Sending shockwaves now. That's his 3rd triple of this half. 4th of the game.
Lynn the pass to Ibaka. Lowry setting the pick for Ibaka. Back to Lynn. Ibaka with the screen on Curry. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Lynn's got 5 points so far. Curry against Lowry. Curry kicks to Thompson. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Thompson, a master at positioning himself well down inside and schooling the defense.
Outside Leonard. Ibaka sets the pick for Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. You know, Steve, Kawhi Leonard keeps things in his life pretty simple off the floor and continues to drive himself hard on the floor.
You know, Kevin, he's not about the flash. Instead, he's about investing in his future.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, nothing against George Hill, but trading him for Kawhi Leonard on draft day 2011, franchise-changing move.
All free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And a $30 million, 65,000 square foot practice facility for the Raptors opening back in 2016. Smitty, have you had a chance to check it out yet?
Yeah, I have not, but I've got a chance to see pictures. And as much as the players benefit, another key feature is the interactive operations room for management. A wall and conference table made up of giant touchscreens. Wow, allowing them to pull up numbers and stats. It's like something out of a movie.
Here's Lynn. Following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Leonard on the wing, defended by Durant. Clock at 6. And that one, good. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
And right now, Kawhi stacking points, playing at the highest level.
Feeds it to Cousins. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And a high percentage look there, and he takes full advantage, bumps up the lead.
Yeah, the lead now is double digits. Some tricky matchups out there, not a lot of solutions.
And the Raptors call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, because he's been killing them all night. They are struggling to find an answer.
Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. He dishes it to Leonard. Screen by Ibaka. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Curry is inside. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Now here's Lin. He's got 5. Passes it to Ibaka. Drops in the tray. Ibaka's got 10 points in the game.
This is where Serge is most dangerous. Extremely confident now from beyond the arc.
Durant kicks to Curry. Pass to Cousins. Back to Curry. Again, Golden State.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Raptors trail by 19. Now Lin. There's the pick. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Lin. Outside Leonard. Screened by Ibaka. Shot off the pick. And that one goes long. Warriors leading by 19. To the paint. Cousins dishes to Bell. Oh, that's blocked. Lin with it. Ibaka outside. He feeds it to Leonard. Ibaka against Cousins. And Ibaka kicks to Lin. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Another triple. And that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Curry gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Yeah, what a quarter for him. Firing on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
Here's Siakam. 9 points in the game so far. He kicks it to Ibaka. The pass to Van Vliet. Over Curry. That one off the back iron and out.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 16 here in the second half.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Here's Van Vliet, guarded by Curry. Ibaka sets the pick for Lin. Passes it to Siakam. Over Bell, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Warriors leading by 21. Thompson outside. Shot from 12. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. The Raptors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Lin kicks to Ibaka. There's the feed to Leonard. Dishes it to Lin. Van Vliet passes to Ibaka. 4 on the clock. Here's Leonard. And again, no good by Toronto. Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. At the top of the key, Cousins takes a 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Not a big threat from out there. You see why the defense backed off a little.
And here is Lin. 8 points for him. Tries to snap the cold streak, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Lin. And that's now 19 points for Kawhi Leonard. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
What stands out to me about this Warriors team is just how unselfish they are as a group. They really don't care who gets the score or the credit. Cheer each other from the bench, and they do it all game.
And with the Warriors and their unselfish play, Steve, their absurd assist numbers from last season put a number to that, but it really goes beyond stats, doesn't it?
It does. After they eliminated the Spurs last season, Coach Popovich had praise for their unselfishness. He said they have a multitude of players who are unselfish and play a beautiful game. It's not easy melding all these stars, but their unselfishness, it makes it work.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Warriors leading by 21. Green, the screen. They double-team Curry. Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Pass to Van Vliet. Kicks to Powell. Pass to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Here's the three. Marcus Gasol picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Golden State's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Curry dishes to Green. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And the Warriors miss again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The pass to Van Vliet. The dish to Powell. They set the pick. To the inside. Kawhi Leonard again. Leonard's got 13 points in the second half.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Lets it fly from 18. Thompson misses. Raptors trail by 19. Out to the wing. Here's Van Vliet. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Green. Lets it go with a three. Can't connect. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 19. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy. Drive and kick. Let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Marcus Gasol is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Leonard. They set the pick. Gasol a screen. Leonard with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Here's Anunoby. And he banks in the layup. Now here's Curry. Gasol with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Feeds it to Powell. Van Vliet kicks to Powell. He dishes it to Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 23 points.
I love how he's been more patient in this second half, shooting only the shots he feels he can make.
Curry passes to Thompson. Now Curry. Back to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Powell. Thompson misses.
Wow, he had it at point-blank range, but the defense was all over him.
Right wing. Anunoby passes to Gasol. Here's Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
I can't understand in the midst of a game you leave an elite shooter this wide open.
Curry kicks to Jerebko. And nothing is falling for him right now. Raptors trail by 15. Over to the wing. Gasol on the high post. Gasol is screen on Green. Here's Anunoby. Here's Gasol. And easy 2 points on the layup.
His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
Curry on the wing. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. On the wing, Iguodala. Baseline try. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Powell, the pass to Van Vliet. He feeds it to Gasol. And another basket for Toronto.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Gasol with the steal. Right side, Leonard. Over Jerebko. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Leonard.
Yet another case where you think you have Kawhi locked down, then he puts it right in your eye.
Green, the screen. They double team Curry. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry. 10 points for Draymond Green.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Powell with it, picked up by Thompson. Pass to Anunoby. Gasol is screen on Green. 4 on the shot clock. Anunoby, good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Curry with it. Green, the screen. The feed to Jerebko. From deep, Iguodala. Toronto grabs the miss. Toronto with the ball. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Van Vliet kicks to Leonard. The shot missing. The Warriors go the other way with it.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Jerebko, great D that time from Leonard.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Warriors leading by 6. Iguodala outside. He kicks to Jerebko. Golden State moving it around. Green with a screen for Iguodala. Shot clock at 5. The shot's good from Jerebko.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Now here's Gasol. Here's Van Vliet. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's Curry outside. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feed. 33 points for Steph Curry.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
He does a great job, in my opinion, of finding space along the perimeter and has the touch to knock these down.
Green, the screen. Curry dishes to Green. There's the screen. Pass to Jerebko. Another three for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Ananobi. Gasol, a screen on Green. Here's Ananobi. To halt the run, they get the rebound. And Leonard gets it to go.
Timeout.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And you can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Warriors. Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Even though they're ahead, he said these guys are capable of catching fire. They can score a lot in a little. I don't want to see anybody easing up until the final whistle, guys.
And here's Lowry, following Draymond Green's three. Stolen by Thompson. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Great effort from Thompson, using his length to his advantage there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lowry kicks to Ibaka. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Now here's Curry. They double-team Curry. Cousins, the pass to Thompson. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Thompson against Green. To the middle. Stolen by Durant. Here we go. One-on-one. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Lowry for 3. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 8 rebounds in this game. Teardrop shot. Here's Green. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Draymond Green just does so many things well on the basketball floor. But to me, above all else, he really is an elite defender who allows this team to be creative with their lineups. You can just put him on any player at any position and feel comfortable with his impact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And with Green, it just seems that as long as he's going to be in the league, he'll be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond Greg has been that dominant on that end of the floor.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And one thing's for certain, you don't want to go at him when you need a bucket. Views it as a challenge, almost an insult if a guy wants to attack him. And he just has a knack for making winning plays on the defensive side of the floor.
Many can argue at this point that Draymond should have had 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards. Arguably one of the most impactful defenders of this generation. Can take over a game without ever scoring a point. I love the technique he uses, leveraging his position down low, then just using sheer size to snatch the rebound.
Now here's Green. Down low. And there's the 3-second violation. And taking over without scoring is a Draymond specialty. Steve, you think back to his triple-double with points not being one of those categories.
Kevin, Draymond is just an amazingly unique player in the NBA with his defense. Can actually guard positions 1 through 5, plays his best defense when the moment matters the most.
Now here is Ibaka. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
Kyle has a way of getting into a defender and drawing a foul.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry. And so Lowry nails both of them. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Cousins. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And Cousins really is a fantastic post player. Once he gets the ball in a spot he likes, he is going to score.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
And you can tell that Cousins wants to win badly. A super competitive guy. His skill set is off the charts.
Green kicks to Lowry. Screen by Ibaka. And it's Lowry penetrating. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Lowry's got 19 points.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Especially at that kind of height disadvantage. You're looking to score the ball or at least draw the foul.
Now here's Thompson. There's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now that's 35 points for Steph Curry. Raptors trail by 19. Out left to the wing. Cousins against Ibaka. Here's Lowry. From the top of the key, he buries it. He's got 21.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Steph Curry.
What you like about his approach at the offensive end today, once he got into a rhythm, he stayed focused. That's why the points just kept coming.
Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Here is Cook, defended by Lynn. Cook kicks to Yarepko. Dishes to Cook. Bell passes to Iguodala. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 17. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. There's the pick. Gasol dishes to Lynn. Back to Gasol. There's the pass to Anunoby. Gasol is screen on Bell. Just 5 to shoot. Anunoby passes to Gasol. Count the basket.
And this run may make the score look a little more acceptable, but still a loss.
They could never put it together when it mattered. Just let too many opportunities slip through their fingers.
Here's Livingston following the basket by Marc Gasol. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. From 18 feet away. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane, because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, it went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. Congrats on the win. We know how intense you are on the floor, but it looked like tonight maybe you're having a little fun out there.
That's the thing. I'm just trying to come out here and have fun. I got a lot going for myself, and I'm too blessed to be out here frowning all the time. So I'm going to try to keep a smile on my face.
Well, it's a good look for you, man. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.